Right, if you missed everything that happened during today's session, do not worry. We've got just over 3 minutes and we're getting you caught up on the only stocks you need to know about today. It's time for Street Smart Top 10. Coming in at number 10 is AT&T. Shares are down nearly 1% after the carrier acquired Leap Wireless for $1.2 billion. The deal gives AT&T 5 million wireless customers, more airwaves, and a larger chunk of the growing pay-as-you-go market.
Broadwind Energy up more than 3% today. The maker of steel towers has won an order worth $87 million from a U.S. wind turbine manufacturer. Broadwind will manufacture the towers at its factories in Texas and Wisconsin and plans to deliver them next year.
At number 8 is Alexion. The shares are down about 5.5% after surging about 13% Friday. Sources tell Bloomberg News that the pharmaceutical company is a potential takeover target for the world's largest maker of cancer medicines, Roche. Alexion has developed Soliris, that's its only medicine, and it's approved to treat 2 rare blood diseases. Analysts, however, are raising questions about a deal really happening.
All right, let's get to number 7. It's Avis Budget, down almost 2% after acquiring Payless Car Rental for about $50 million in cash. Payless has about 120 locations in North America, Europe, and South America and generates $80 million in annual revenue.
Meanwhile, UPS falling about 0.5% today after getting downgraded over J.P. Morgan, Raymond James, and here's the hat trick, BB&T Capital. The downgrades come after UPS cut its full-year earnings guidance. That was back on Friday, citing a slowing U.S. economy.
Number 5 is Yelp. The stock is down nearly 2% after UBS cut it to neutral from buy. The firm says it's bullish on Yelp's fundamentals, but it sees those shares as fully valued. Yelp has been built the popular service that now boasts more than 100 million monthly users. The stock has more than doubled this year, guys. Remember, it came public last March of 12, at $15 a share, and now it is trading just under 39. Not too shabby of a run there.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of Facebook. Take a look at that chart, up more than 100%. Pretty incredible.
Well, they figured out a way to monetize over at Yelp, or at least getting closer to monetization. Facebook's still really struggling with that whole concept.
All right, let's move on. Number 4 happens to be Dell, one that we're going to be talking about quite a bit here this week, of course. It's down a little more than 1%. This is after Carl Icahn issued a statement saying that Dell's board is attempting to, quote, scare shareholders. Earlier, Dell's board deemed Icahn's latest bid to be unrealistic, and they said that his proposed valuation doesn't make sense when compared with its closest peer, HP, although a lot of people would argue differently, given that it's a higher per-share valuation, between $15 and $18 a share versus the $13.65 that Dell's offering. It's going to be a really interesting week. We'll see what happens on Thursday.
If you add up all the some of the parts, the cash you're getting, plus the stub, plus the warrant, a lot of moving parts with Carl's deal. All right, Boeing up nearly 4%, regaining some of the ground lost in Friday's session. British investigators say so far they see no link between Friday's Boeing 787 fire and the battery problems that grounded the plane earlier this year.
Number 2 is Hewlett-Packard. Those shares are up almost 1% after the computer giant added 3 new members to its board. This move comes as CEO Meg Whitman tries to bolster sales with new technology and services amid a global PC slump.
And bringing us to our number 1 stock of the day, Citi. Shares are up 2% after the bank posted a 42% jump in second quarter profit this morning. This beat analyst estimates by a long shot as stock trading revenues surged and losses on unwanted assets declined.